This is Theo Goodman from dgenbet.com, going to talk about the Ultimate Fighter 25 final Johnson against Gaethje with a few picks for this card. This is part one of a doubleheader weekend. Let's check it out. In the main event, we've got Michael the Menace Johnson against Justin Gaethje, the highlight. Gaethje coming up from World Series of Fighting, where he basically just totally destroyed everybody in his division there. He is 17-0. Michael Johnson coming off a loss to Khabib. Before that, beat Dustin Poirier. And Michael Johnson, he's fast on his feet. His striking has improved. He's very fast. He rocked Khabib on the feet too. Yeah, he got taken down and mauled by Khabib, but it is Khabib. And he has also got good wrestling. So we've got here Justin Gaethje, who's actually has a very good wrestling pedigree, good wrestling background, but he's known for his striking. He's known for knocking people out. The thing is, if you look back at a lot of his World Series of Fighting fights, he also takes a lot of shots. He's been in a lot of battles. He usually wins the battles, though, as is 17-0. Actually, he always wins the battles so far. I don't think that's going to be the case here coming up to UFC with Michael Johnson. I don't want to say anything bad about any of the people that he's fought or World Series of Fighting in general. Not that. I'm just saying Michael Johnson is good as hell, actually. And he's going to be fast. And that style doesn't really bode well for Gaethje. I don't think Gaethje is going to be able to take him down. And I think Michael Johnson's going to have a speed advantage and going to be able to move in and out and not engage in some kind of brawl with Justin Gaethje. So that's why I like Michael Johnson to win this. 1.6 right now. He was a better favorite early, a better odds earlier, but 1.6 still bettable in my opinion. Michael Johnson on this one. And in the other main pick for this one, I'm going to go to one of the women's fights. There are three women's fights on this card, and that is Angela Hill against Ashley Yoder. Angela Hill, UFC, had some troubles, went to Invicta, beat everybody in Invicta, basically, was the Invicta champion. UFC said, okay, come back. Had a hard test to come back in against Andrade. She lost against Andrade, but I think myself included expected Andrade to just totally destroy her, knock her out. That wasn't the case. Angela Hill was able to stay on the outside, get a few shots in, but I don't think she won any of those rounds against Andrade. But that is a pretty tough opponent to come back into the UFC and fight against. Angela Hill has pretty good striking, more of a volume striker, good enough ground game, but nothing special. Same thing with the submissions. She has a striking background, and you see that. Decent footwork, though, staying on the outside. Here, though, against Ashley Yoder, I think people kind of overlooked her. I don't really understand why she's such a huge underdog here. 3, 3.4, 3.5 odds have been around there. That's a crazy underdog. And if you watch Yoder's fight against Kish again, you could even argue that she maybe had won that. I mean, that was a pretty close decision, in my opinion. Ashley Yoder is game standing. She has good stand-up. She uses her front kick really well. She moves her head, around a lot. And I think she's got more power than Angela Hill, actually. Also, Yoder has got some wrestling on her, and she will go for takedowns. On top of that, she's got a 5-inch reach advantage here. Although reach advantage is not anything, 5 inches is starting to be significant enough to think about, because Angela Hill, in order to hit her, is going to have to go, in and out the whole time, stay on the outside, and that doesn't play well for her volume striking and winning rounds either on the Hill side. So I like Ashley Yoder here as an underdog. I think that's a good pick. You get 3.5 around there. If you think that's too iffy, you could do cards no bet, or you could do even plus 3.5 handicap. I think all of those are pretty solid bets right now, but I'm going to go with Ashley Yoder straight up for about 3.4 right now. I really don't understand that line. All right, there's some other good fights on this card. I'm just not going to have them as any of my main picks. It should be entertaining. And let's see here. We've got, there's 3 women's fights on this card. I'm just going to comment really quickly. I against Lad. I'm just going to skip that. Lad coming from Invicta. Kind of hyped up, 5-0. Jessica Eye, though, is game standing. I don't know if Lad has faced someone that caliber or not. I'm just going to watch this, see how that goes. This one, I could see Lima somehow getting this done. Also with a 4-inch reach advantage, a little bit of a reach advantage. Similar story to the Hill Yoder fight, but I think Lima has got to get the takedown here, and I don't know if she can. But anyway, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to probably watch that. But if you put a gun to my head, I would take Lima, or I would take Lima cards, no bet. All right, that's all for this card. Plenty of other entertaining fights, including this, the other Lima against Taylor from the Ultimate Fighter Show Redemption. That should be a fun one. I don't have a pick for it, but it should be worth watching. All right, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, check out dgenbet.com and telegram.me/sportsbet.